Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Nova Aetas. Now, if you're looking for amazing deals on games, you can check out the link in the description to g28.com, and you never know what you may find. Anyway, as you can see here, we have arrived at our weekly kingdom budget, and I gotta say, we are doing amazingly. Look at this. Look at all of this amazing money that we are gaining here. I actually don't even know how much this actually is, but we're gonna find out as we scroll down. And, oh yes, also, many of you mentioned in the comments that I missed a town or something in the sort of south area of where I was exploring previously, and I'm taking a look at that right now. I was actually on my way there as this popped up, and I thought, okay, we gotta show this because this is a pretty important part of Nova Aetas, just making sure that your kingdom has enough money and everything like that. So, as you can see here, we are gaining insane amounts from these castles right now, which is obviously something that I'm very happy about. And then, of course, we're gaining a load from commoners, because our commoners are actually at 33% right now, which is pretty nice. The clergy has gone up to 25% from 8, so that's good, because I was a little bit worried about the clergy being too low, because apparently then that inspires corruption or something along those lines. And I didn't want corruption to be rife in our kingdom already. That would have been terrible. Anyway, our trade tariffs are doing quite well as well, 56,000, and our investment, which is of course the 2% or so that I get every now and again, that is obviously now paying off a little bit, 25,000 from that. And as you can see, there are all of our things. Oh, apparently this guy has defected to us. Okay, I wasn't aware that he had defected, so I'm going to have to lower his wages or something along those lines. But yes, there you go, 258,000. I'm sure 190,000 of that will be used for another 2% investment. Maybe. Well, we'll see. And so, yes, as you see here, I am traveling down to the forgotten town of Huatul. Yes, exactly. My pronunciation is fantastic, as always. As we all know, my pronunciation is just absolutely amazing on every single name ever, right? No, of course I'm kidding, if you can't tell. But anyway, let's have a look. What is in here? You are entering the remnants of a ruined town. Natives say it's the forgotten town of unpronounceable name. A town which has been ravaged by the hands of the gods a few decades ago. The nearby volcano seems to be still restless. Do you want to take the risk and explore the remnants? Yes, we do. Why not? I think we do. We definitely want to take the opportunity to explore a little bit around here. I don't have any of my own forces, which is a little bit worrying, but I think we'll be fine, surely. Yes? Ooh, hello there. Okay, well, I don't actually know what we're going to be finding here. I can assume that we're probably going to find maybe a little bit of lost treasure or something, but I wouldn't expect anything. Oh, hello there. Hello, enemy unit, whoever you are. A Durga tribesman. Well, that's new. I don't believe we've ever fought any of those guys before. I don't think so, at least. Ooh, there seems to be a chest. Is that a chest at the end over there, or is that just some dirt or stone that doesn't actually do anything? I think it is a chest. It is. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Oh yes, this is very nice. Okay, so yeah, if you want to make some quick cash, then you can just come here, kill that guy who is reasonably easy to kill, and then gain some emeralds and golden necklace and... Oh yes, I like it. Oh, hello there. Well, I'm going to be teaching you a lesson. I just you wait. I'm gonna be teaching you a very important lesson very, very soon, as you can see. Yes. Very good. Very nice. Oh, there's level 30. Oh, I'm actually kind of surprised that we gained level 30 from killing a Yalatani tribesman? Okay, so apparently there's a bunch of different tribes around here, which is quite impressive, because that must mean that maybe the Aztecs have been segregating these people because they were not either worthy enough to join their tribe or to join their civilization, or maybe they were just regular natives, and I'm just killing the natives in the area, which is actually not very good of me, but Well, they were trying to kill me first, I suppose, so I can kind of justify it that way, can't I? Yeah, well, invaders can always justify something, can't they? I mean, that's usually how it goes. The persecuted usually do not have a say in it, so it doesn't even matter if I have good intentions or not. I basically told everyone what I was doing by my actions, and my actions were that I slaughtered everyone in my path. So that's probably, yeah, it's probably not very reputable, is it? No, not very much. Okay, so can I wade through this water here? Am I going to die? No, I don't think I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be amazing, and it reminds me of Data in Star Trek. What is it? Not, is it Generations? I think it is Generations actually, or is it the other one? Insurrection, maybe. Maybe it is that. Anyway, I have made it to a chest. Another one. A pile of coins, a topaz, and a fine turquoise. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I like it. Okay, so whenever we access a chest, does that mean I'm going to be attacked? It doesn't seem like it, but yeah, as I was saying, if you have enough money to purchase a ship, maybe by doing a tournament or something along those lines, and you want to get some relatively free cash if you're early on starting in this mod, then maybe that would be an idea. Maybe that's a cool plan to maybe come over here with your ship and try and avoid all the Aztecs, of course. But yes, other than that, maybe just come here and loot these chests and maybe loot some of the jungles as well, because apparently the jungles do have a bunch of chests as well. But this is actually really cool. It's actually really cool. Obviously, I do not require the gems from this area. Oh, there's another chest. Wow, am I just knowing randomly how to find these gems, or am I just extremely lucky? Yeah, it's probably that. Because I have not been here before. Guaranteed, I have not been here before, and I would not remember where these things were. Hello, person in bushes. What are you doing? Is that his name, though? Person in bushes, maybe. Okay, I'm fighting him. Yeah, yeah. Kill him. Yes, there we go. Oh, that would have been easier if I just turned the camera a little bit. That's just like me, though, isn't it? Just to fight in the bushes and just be like, oh, I can't see anything. Oh, wait, I can if I move the camera 1 centimeter, 1 inch to the left or right or wherever. Okay, so I don't know whether there's going to be any other chests around here. I mean, I can assume that there probably is going to be, but is it necessary? Is it necessary for me to look around any further? I don't think so. I think we're basically done here. And it's kind of nice because it gives some of you, the people that maybe not have reached the point that I have, or maybe the point that other people have, and maybe you're just starting off in the mod, and maybe it would be a relatively cool idea for you to come here and see what you're doing with the chests and everything. I know a lot of people like to play along whenever I do a series on a mod, and that's perfectly fine. That's really cool. And I suppose I would recommend coming here because, I mean, yeah, as you can see, these guys, they're not very damaging. They don't have very good armor, and I think that this is like almost a perfect place to get some quick cash, but do bear in mind that obviously you need a ship beforehand. So that's maybe going to make a little bit of a difference, but as I say, doing a tournament, if you can win a tournament a couple of rounds there, then you'll be able to afford that, no problem at all. There doesn't seem to be any other chests. I'm looking still, because there was a warrior that attacked us, of course. I'd like to find like a secret doorway into a temple or something, but I don't think that there's functionality for that. But the exploration factor is certainly there. I like that a lot. Okay, so there you go. Yeah, that's nice. That is really, really nice. And apparently there is another castle. Well, I do know that we have a castle there, and someone said that maybe there's one over here and one over here. So we're going to go in this direction. I'm not entirely sure if I can. No, I can't. Okay, so I'm going to have to go back to my ship to be able to do that. Oh, and there's a tournament being held in Raverdin. Well, that's hilarious. Thank you very much for telling me. I am the liege of my own faction, so definitely need to know about that faction, don't I? Yes, definitely need to know about that. Okay, well, anyway, let's go over to our ship. There we go, yes. No one has attacked yet, by the way. No one from any of the native factions, or indeed the Mithridians, have decided to attack us just yet. I'm actually really happy that the Rhodoks have not decided to attack us yet either. Okay, so we have some Sea Raiders here. That's perfectly fine. Not a problem. Is there anyone, any towns here? Any castles? It doesn't seem like it. I'm probably going to continue exploring off-screen here because I don't want to waste time and I want to make sure that we get really nice things on screen. Oh, no. Phew, I was a little bit worried that this fellow right here had defected to us and I'd have to head back really fast. But no, it doesn't seem like there's anything here, and I cannot move the camera any further. As you can see, look at that. That is the only place I can move the camera, so I can assume there's probably nothing else along there. Oh no. Yeah, that's a problem. That is indeed a huge problem that Zendar is declaring war against us. So basically, we have no opportunity to do anything any further apart from launch assaults against enemies, which is, I suppose, okay. I don't really mind doing that, but obviously there is a slight problem if they all decide to gang up on us. But what I would love to do is actually take Zendar for ourselves, because Zendar is a really powerful town, and it is only one in the faction. As you can see, there's only one town there, and that's it. So if we take that, they will not have anything else, and we'll be able to eliminate them almost immediately, and then we'll have a launching pad onto Calradia, which would be fantastic. So we're going to see if we can make that happen, but obviously I'm going to make my way around here first, because we do have to deal with the Aztecs, don't we? Yes, we have to deal with the Aztecs first, so let's go over here first. I'm going to check to see whether there's a castle around Santiagon. No, nothing. There just seems to be just this one. So apparently, those of you that commented that, I don't know whether you were incorrect or whether you were thinking of this castle over here or something, but yeah, you can't really go over here because, I mean, you can, but look, this is me holding S to go downward, and you can't actually look anywhere over here. So there may be a castle here, but otherwise, I mean, there's no way for me to actually get on there because I cannot disembark that easily, so yeah. Oh, who's that? Who is that? Hello there. Ah, yes, it seems as though he's walking around. Well, we're gonna try and... Oh, hello there. Do you want to do a naval battle? I don't think naval battles work very well. Okay, so who's this? We have Lossamuts. Okay, so, wow, who's that? Ah, Yunitzel. He is the fellow that is the new liege of the Aztecs, and he has a rather impressive army. And I'm not particularly happy about that, obviously. So let's do it. Let's do some damage to him, shall we? Yes. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna do a lot of. Well, we're gonna have to try and do a lot of. What is going on here? Wow, there's a huge amount of fog. There is a huge amount of fog. Okay. Well, I gotta say, I'm not particularly happy about that. Yes, not particularly. Okay, so, oh yes, the Saranids have declared war against us as well, haven't they? Yes, they have. So, I will not be able to craft any additional gear. So, the only thing I'll be able to do is potentially disembark next to a Rhodok town, buy some things there, and then outfit our archers in those things, because many of you have been asking us to get some archer units. And while that is a really good idea, and I would love to be able to do that, as it stands, we're not really able to do it because of all of the people declaring war against us. And yes, I do have some right to rule, but I don't have a lot. I think you need about 40, maybe even 50 right to rule to prevent most people from declaring war against you, and I have about 15, or something along those lines. So that is kind of... yeah, it's not very good, is it? No, it's not very good at all. So I'm going to have to try my very best to, well, just see what's going on once we have taken out the Aztecs. And hopefully we'll be able to launch an assault against maybe Zendar. I think Zendar would probably be the way to go, because they've already declared war against us. And even though they have a huge amount of vassals and everything, I think maybe we could launch like a surprise siege assault against them and maybe just get them to rally outside every so often. I think that would probably be the way to go, because if they come outside like they usually do with those kinds of maneuvers, then I think we could probably be in with a very, very good chance. Okay, I'm going to tell everyone to charge in here because they are having some problems differentiating between archers and infantry, and they're not really attacking any of them. And we did take our time and get the formation all the way along there, and that's perfectly fine, because now, as you could see by the huge death text that was coming, that was just absolutely amazing, and hopefully the formation helped them to do just that, because they were all together and fighting in unison and simultaneously protecting each other, and it was all fantastic and rosy and wonderful, wonderful things. But yes, hopefully I'll be able to not get killed. Let's do a dance. Yeah, there we go. Do a dance off our horse there. And now let's heal our units. There we are. Yes. Yes, this is great. Okay, so yeah, and once we also gain this castle, we'll be able to recruit even more Huskarls. And I think that would be a fantastic, fantastic thing. Now, I want to ask you guys, what faction archetype, and I'm talking about when you create your own faction here, what faction archetype did you choose? And what kind of units have you been granted? Because I'd really like to know, because obviously we chose Nordic Kingdom, because obviously we are technically, you know, we are technically pagan, and we're technically, you know, all to do with the Nords, and, you know, we were having a farm there and everything, and we even tried to create a castle. Now, do bear in mind that that castle has to be completed before I work on another castle, as far as I'm aware. So that's a bit of a problem. But yeah, as back to my original question, which title did you choose, and what kind of units did you get? So I'm asking those of you that are playing, or maybe you're not playing, and maybe you'd like to, you know, maybe you'd like to throw in what your favorite faction actually is in Nova Aetas, and then we can get a bit of a discussion going. I think that'd be really cool. But anyway, yeah, I'd really like to know, because are the Huskarls the best, or are they just kind of mediocre, or are they really bad? Because from what I can tell, they're not actually that good. I mean, yes, okay, they are killing a huge amount for us, and obviously that is due to them having exceptional armor. They really have fantastic armor, and that's basically the reason why they're able to do what they do. And of course we are playing against Aztecs, and Aztecs don't have the greatest armor, and they don't have the greatest weapons, and our Huskarls are able to go through them for the most part. They're able to steamroll them. Whereas I'm asking, which title gives you the best units? That's basically what I'm asking. And I'd like to know, because one of you stated that choosing the Grand Master title, apparently that gives you agonic units, but then another one of you disagreed and said that that was not true, and it was actually some other kind of unit. I think maybe giving you, I can't even remember now, but it was giving you a different kind of unit that wasn't actually agonic units. Because if you get agonic units, apparently they are the best in Nova Aetas, and that's good to know. That is good to know, because I don't really want to be fighting those. But yeah, apparently they are the best according to the stat lines, as far as I'm aware, and maybe the equipment as well. But obviously our Huskarls do have some pretty nice equipment right now, so maybe we would be able to see to it that we don't really have to worry so much about that. But yeah, who knows? So yeah, let me know about that in the comments, and that'd be pretty interesting, I think. Okay, so come on, let's interrupt the archers. Let's interrupt the archers. Yes, there we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna interrupt these guys as much as I can, because our Huskarls are doing a fantastic job, as per usual, of what they usually do, and that's just obviously slaughter everything in their path. And I'm a little bit worried, actually, right now, that I'm gonna be thrown off my horse. Yeah, come on, run away. There we go, okay. But, yeah, okay, so how many did we lose? We lost 3 to death. That's kind of a bit bad, isn't it? Okay, so I'm gonna heal myself back to full HP. You treat your wounds, and you recover 42 HP. You do lose 300 experience, though, but I think I've gained more than 300 during this battle. I actually really like that system. I like that system a lot, because it's fair enough so that you gain some experience, but then you lose it by using an ability. And if you use a lot of abilities, then obviously you're going to have to weigh that up between staying alive in the fight and gaining more experience from kills, or just dying and then just keeping the experience that you've already gained. So I think that's pretty nice. Anyway, we're going to be, I think... Are we going to take them prisoner? Are we going to take this guy prisoner? I don't know. Are we? Or should we just let him go? I think I'm going to take him prisoner. And they all escaped as well. Well, I suppose it's good that I took them prisoner then. Anyway, well, yes. So there's 291 in the castle here, and we will be besieging that in the next episode. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.